everyone. Today I wanted to make a video because something really exciting has happened. I'll tell you a little story first. When I was younger, there was something with our school where you ended up getting some kind of money through school to do an extracurricular activity. It could be anything. People got like cinema passes, things like that. But you could use it towards sporting equipment. And I'm thinking, what kind of sport can I get sporting equipment for free? And I was like, go-karting. I was obsessed. You could use this money towards equipment, or you could use the money towards doing the actual activity itself. So I saved a bit aside so I could actually go-karting. And I spent the rest of it on go-karting equipment. It actually happened for 2 years in a row, so I managed to get a decent amount of stuff. You pretty much saw something on a website like eBay, sent it to the school and said, I want that. They were like, yep, here you go. Now I haven't, it's fine, somebody just came in the house. I've not really worn this equipment, I say worn, I've already told you what it is, this gear, since then. Hopefully I've not grown too much. We're going to try it all on now, see if any of it still fits, and we're going to try and mount the GoPro on the helmet today, which would be pretty cool because I want to get some head footage when I go next. Now, sorry, the cool thing that's happened, they've built a new track, a new go-karting track. You're right, I'm just filming. Hello. Oh my god.
Hi. You'll have to edit me out.
I won't now, I'll put you in it now.
Don't you dare.
I bloody will. She thinks I won't, I will. Yeah, like I was saying, they built a new track in Sheffield. Now every time I went go-karting, I had to go out of Sheffield to another track that was an indoor track. There is already an outdoor track in Sheffield, but not an indoor one, and this one looks pretty crazy. It's claiming to have around like 3 levels. The company's called Team Sport Karting, so definitely check that out if you want to have a look at the tracks that they've got. But we've booked to go and do that at the end of the week. There's about 10 of us, so it's going to be awesome. Like I said, I want to try and get some good footage of that with the helmet cam. My dad also has a helmet, and he's got a camera as well. It's not a GoPro, but it's still a HD action camera, so hopefully we can get some like switching shots of like hardcore racing. I shouldn't leave spaces after hardcore. Anyway, we'll come to the helmet last. Let's have a look at what we've got. So these are probably the last things I actually got, but they're the first things I would have to put on. So I'm probably going to show you these first. And I think they're the most like the most like race focused thing that I did get. So I ended up getting Alpine style undersuit, fireproof undersuits, which is awesome. I always watched racing on the TV, and you always see them with the overalls down with the collar, and it's like, oh, that looks so cool. You know they're the real deal because they've got that kind of stuff underneath. Dangerous, dangerous. So I couldn't really help myself with that. So let's start with that first. I will say as well, when I was at school, I'm quite a skinny guy now, but then I was like really skinny because I didn't do any muscle building exercise at all. I just ran. So hopefully the fit of these isn't going to be too tight. Either way, they'll probably stretch. Well, that still fits alright. It does feel like I'm wearing some kind of like hardcore turtleneck, but I will mention as well, the age I was when I was at school, I must have been like subconsciously self-conscious of how skinny I was. So all the clothes that I ended up buying for myself, or that my mum bought for me, I always like wanted them in sizes that were like too big for me. All my t-shirts were too big for me. All my jeans, I had to wear belts, the waist was huge, everything I bought was too big for me. It must have been I didn't want to wear anything that made me feel like I looked skinny, which I kind of realise now, with the build that I have now, I look skinnier with baggier clothes on. So you'll see with the next thing that I'm going to put on, that I did buy it a bit too big for me, because I thought that that's how it fitted right, but obviously not. Either way, gains. Actually, first we've got to put on the bottom half in my tight trousers. Sorry, Scottish people. Sorry if you didn't think it was Scottish. Tight! Okay, so now I look like the Michelin man mated with a toothpick and made me. Let's put the suit on. Wow, that actually fits loads better than it did. Quite a bit of like waist room that we've got here. With the belt on, it's fine. Oh, that's another cool thing that I ended up getting for this. My dad was like looking on eBay when I got all this stuff, and he's like, they do like stitched name tags. I was like, yes. Is it zoomed in? There you go. I think I've got the name on the back as well there. So when you're losing, everybody knows who's flipping you. Another little thing that I've got on this, which wasn't part of the suit originally, I've just got like a little stick badge. I don't know, it's just like a good luck charm thing that I've got going off. I think it's from Fast Car magazine, which I had like a monthly subscription of like ages ago. It's ironic actually, because it was my nana that like had it subscribed, and she picked it up for me like every issue. And back then Fast Car mag was just like 50% cars, 50% models with cars, with not really that much on, which is bad for my nana to go and get. I really should subscribe to that again. Anyway, so what's after race suit? We know, well, we can't drive with a race suit, can we? We drive with our feet. So next up we've got some snazzy driving shoes. I don't know like the model name of anything that I've got, only really the brand name because it was that long ago. But these are racing shoes made by a company called Speed. The thing I love about these kind of shoes is the fact that like the sole's so thin that you can feel the pedal really well, and you get a little bit of like tread that goes up the back of your shoe. So obviously when you sat on your heel, you still sat on a bit of tread, so you're not going to slip or anything like that. Pretty cool, really supportive. If it wasn't in focus, hopefully that's in focus now, so you actually get a decent look of them. Now, you've got to protect your hands whilst you're karting, especially because there's no power steering. Your reaction time compared to driving in a car has to be a lot quicker, and you get a lot of tight corners on a karting track. So your hands go under a lot of hammer, should I say. So you need some decent gloves. Now, I don't have racing driving gloves per se. These are Alpine Star again. I think they're actually motocross gloves, but I had mechanic gloves bought for me the first time I went karting as a present. I think like a Christmas present I got some mechanic gloves, some Mach 2 gloves, and I kind of liked the style of that, but I wanted something with a bit more padding. So these really do the job. I really like how they like where the fingers are, the material kind of splits to give you a bit of leeway, which I think is pretty cool, and there's like plenty of padding here as well, which I like, and padding on the hands. Perfect. Now for the most important bit of a racing suit, which you probably already know, and if you don't already know, then you've probably got nothing to protect in there, but that is your helmet. Now this is a motorbike helmet. It's made by a company called LS2. It's like a matte white finish, but I think I've kind of polished it so that it's got a bit of a sheen on it now, but I don't really mind, as long as it still does its job. There is like a slight gash, I don't know if you can see it, like a little bump. That's because I used to wear this when I rode my scooter and I got ran over. Anyway, so balaclava, optional extra. Luckily my head hasn't changed shape, which is a good thing because it's nice and snug, and you've got to protect your bean, otherwise no more race car things or karting things. Anyway, so I'm going to change back into my normal clothes now, simply because one, I'm absolutely roasted, and two, I'm going to be trying to like give this helmet a bit of a better clean, and I don't really want to be doing it in wearing this, so I'll see you in a minute. Okie dokie. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day now. My battery died when I was getting ready to clean the helmet, and Francesca came back from the cinema with a friend, so I hadn't seen her all day, so I thought I'd better just get up early and do it then. I'm still in my pyjamas, so don't judge me. I've got to go to work later, so I'm not going to get dressed again. Anyway, let's finally get on with it. Okay, so we're taking all the padding out from the inside. To be fair, that kind of needs a wash as well, so I'm going to do that separately. The main reason why I want to clean this a bit more before we mount like a GoPro on here is this is actually a lot cleaner than it was originally when I first got it out of the bag, simply because when it was in the dust bag, I'll try and show you a surface where I can show you what it means. If you look just there on that rim where that dirty hair is, all this is like sticky. It's like that kind of residue where if you have like a boiled sweet or a lollipop and roll it on a surface and then everything sticks to it, and the whole thing was covered from top to bottom in this stuff. But I need to get all this stuff off so that if there is any lying about where I pop the GoPro on, it's not going to be like under the adhesive clip, which might cause the camera to fall off whilst going around the track, and we don't want that. Now, there was only one thing in the house that I could find that actually worked on cleaning all this residue off, and believe me, I tried absolutely everything to get it off, but it had to be something like this severe. A kitchen and bathroom like heavy duty cleaner. That is the only thing that got it off. At first, like I said, I was worried about the paint surface, but to be fair, as long as it's functional, I don't mind. That's all I'm bothered about. So let's try and get the rest off with this stuff, and then we can wipe it clean and mount the GoPro. This is the kind of like mounting mechanism that we'll be looking at. So we've got the GoPro up top, attached to this like right angle bracket, which I think I got like that as part of a kit like off Amazon. Official GoPro J-hook mount, and one of these like adhesive mounts as well for a surface. So the first annoying thing was I wasn't going to use a J-hook, I was going to use a smaller one, but in this mount, I think because it's like just a different branded either the adhesive mount or the actual hook itself, they were just wobbly. So I know that whilst going around the track it's just going to be like this constantly, and you could probably just hear loads of rattling as well. So I put it on the J-hook and that fits snug, so that kind of fixed that. But the second thing is that this adhesive surface is completely flat, and if you know the shape of a helmet, it ain't flat. So with that on the side, it's not going to stick snugly. So I'm going to have to see if I can hop on Amazon. Luckily I've got Amazon Prime, and see if we can get something that's just going to come quickly, and we can get that on then. So we'll postpone again. Okay guys, so it is now 2 days after my previous recording. It's taken like 4 days to fully complete this video, but oh well. The clips have come from Amazon, using Amazon Prime, next day delivery, can't fault that, and they're a lot more curved, so it'll fit snugger on the side, which is what we want. So to be fair, I'm gonna line it up with the GoPro on it, so I know exactly where it's gonna be. I wanted to try and pick a kind of like a center point where it's about flattish to the middle of the helmet, not too far back, not too far forward. Obviously, because this has got pivot points in it, I can move the camera around, but obviously I'd prefer to get it as central as I can. Now for the scary bit. Oh, scary. I'm just going to apply a bit of pressure to it for quite a while, just to make sure it's snug. And there we go, that's pretty much done. Okay guys, glad we finally got that sorted. Hopefully now we're going to get some good images, some good videos of when we go karting as well, which is going to be great. I've always wanted to do that with karting, so really excited. Plus, tomorrow, if everything goes okay, should be getting the wheels painted, which I'm so excited about. So excited about that. I can't wait to show you when it's done. So that's another thing. Loads going off at once. Like I said, we've got the Show and Shine meet in Sheffield as well, which is happening this Sunday night. So if you want to look for that on Facebook, it's Show and Shine Part 2. It's quite a big event, so hopefully it should come up. And I will be there. Oh yeah, you've probably noticed I've got my hair cut in the transition of this video as well. So win-win. So please like and subscribe for more if you want to see any more of my videos, and click that little bell button if you want to be notified when I upload a new one. So thanks again for watching. Like I always say, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.